Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, welcome back to the second channel for the extra coverage. We are back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules-ish. It looks like one former Vanderpump Rules star has to take a hiatus on her podcast for spilling too much Vanderpump Rules tea. And then on top of that, we have some Ariana stuff to talk about. Yeah, you guys know. Now, I also wanted to share with you guys too, the flyer. I know I've been saying this, but if you guys are in London, make sure that you join us on Thursday, December 14th from 7 to 9 p.m. at All Bar One. Please RSVP to ASST@upandadamlive.com. And the reason to RSVP is just so we can expand the area. But I love you guys, and I just can't wait to see everybody. So that to me would be the best. Let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So Ariana Madix is reacting to Rachel Levis's upcoming podcast, Rachel Goes Rogue, while appearing on Watch What Happens Live. Now, in addition to teasing the 11th season of Vanderpump Rules, saying Scheana is the biggest pot stirrer and suggesting Tom Schwartz is the biggest flip-flopper, Ariana revealed if she misses her friendship with Tom Schwartz and discussed the fate of her shared home with Tom Sandoval. She said, "Do your thing, girl." That's what she exclaimed when the hate. I mean, of course, him asking her, Andy, about the podcast, it's shady, but I mean, I agree. Do your thing, girl. Andy said, "Would you ever appear on it?" And obviously, Ariana suggested that she would not, saying, "What do you think?" Now, as for where she stands with Tom Schwartz, Ariana confirmed, "We don't have a friendship." And she answered no when she was asked if she misses him. She said, "We're cordial." As Vanderpump Rules fans will recall, Ariana previously said that she does not want to be friends with anyone who remained close to Tom Sandoval since their split. However, on Watch What Happens Live, she seemed to suggest that she's softened to the idea. "My feeling is that I will never tell anyone else what to do or who to be with, but I will make sure that I'm behaving in a way that makes me feel comfortable. So if I feel uncomfortable with how someone is moving in regards to that, I'll just remove myself." Now, in the months since Tom Sandoval was caught cheating on her with Raquel, he and Ariana have maintained ownership of their $2 million home, but in recent weeks, she's been staying elsewhere. During the time that I've been on Dancing with the Stars and preparing for it, for the most part, I have been in an Airbnb with my dog and my cat and some of my things, but I regularly go back and forth, and I'm working on the situation with the ownership of the house. I would love for that to be resolved quickly. So if Joe Wiener could get back to my lawyer, that would be great. Joe Wiener, what a name. If Joe Wiener could get back. I wonder if she's... Guys, do you think that she's trying to... I have questions. Like, do you think that she is trying to have him buy her out of the house, which he's not going to be able to afford to buy her out of the house? If anything, she's making a shit ton more money than he's making. So she would be able to buy him out of the house. He couldn't buy her out of the house. But do you think that that's what they're trying to do? Or do they have to just... Would they be selling the house? But I also don't know if she would want to keep the house that she bought with her ex-boyfriend. But then it's such a power move. It's such a boss move to literally move on and buy him out of the house. Like, that's a badass power move. I don't know. She then said that because she and Tom Sandoval own their home equally, they have to agree on what they'll do with the property in the future. Whatever happens with it has to be agreed upon between both owners, hence the issue. I want to sell it. He does not. Wow. She did confirm that she'd love Sandoval to buy her out of her half. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think that, even though it would be such a boss move, I don't think that she would want to stay in that house. Ariana also noted that she and Tom Sandoval do not speak when she returns home, nor did she watch her ex on Special Forces. During a game of superlatives with the Vanderpump Rules cast, Ariana revealed Lala Kent cries the most, Scheana is the biggest pot stirrer, and said James Kennedy talks behind people's backs the most on season 11 before admitting, "I don't know." As for the rest of the cast, Ariana says Brock Davies cozied up the most to Sandoval, named Katie Maloney as most loyal, and said that Tom Schwartz was the biggest flip-flopper. She also said that everyone was not drinking except for her and Katie, and suspected that Sandoval was the most jealous of her time on Dancing with the Stars. Moving on to her boyfriend, Dan, who was seated in the audience, Ariana said that her and her man have made their relationship official, as she admitted that he won't be seen that much on season 11 of the show. We have defined the relationship. We're together, and you won't be seeing much of him next season. You might see him maybe like once or twice, but he lives here, and it's not really his world. But he was a good sport with the FaceTimes and stuff. Also on Watch What Happens Live, after Andy asked if Scandoval was the best thing that's happened to her, Ariana made it clear that she was thrilled by the outcome. I think the universe just said, girl, you're on the wrong path, and it shoved me over. And then he asked, thank you, Tom Sandoval? And she said, thank you, universe. Not Tom Sandoval. Now, speaking of which, since, Kristen Doute was also associated with Tom Sandoval, it looks like Kristen Doute has gotten herself into some trouble. Kristen Doute is claiming that she's in trouble for sharing too much Vanderpump Rules tea. Bravo TV executives allegedly told Kristen Doute to stop spilling so much Vanderpump Rules tea on her podcast, Sex, Love, and What Else Matters. According to Instagram's @SeeYouNextMonday, the former server decided to take a hiatus from the podcast that she hosts with her boyfriend, Luke Broderick, after getting in trouble for sharing her inside scoop. Kristen may no longer grace Bravo's screens, but she will appear with Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright in the Vanderpump Rules spinoff show that's going to be on Peacock, which is technically also Bravo because they're under the same umbrella. So it appears she is not trying to bite the hand that feeds her. Now, the Vanderverse was not pleased with the news. As you guys know, some people said, honestly, that's the exact reason why I listen to her podcast, because she's in it, but not contractually binded by NDAs like Lala and Sheena. I feel like I'm going to get the whole story from Kristen. But Kyle can feed insider information to Teddy Mellencamp, who blabs it everywhere. If Bravo is threatening Kristen, then they damn well need to give the same or harsher warning to Kyle. It was good tea she was given too, is what another person said. And then also, of course, she was delivering on that podcast. Bummer. But unfortunately, their recaps, and those were the recaps that we love, are coming to an end because she was sharing way too much behind the scenes tea. And I'm not shocked by that. I think if she wasn't going to be on the Peacock show, then she wouldn't give a damn, and that would be totally different. But now that she is going to be on the Peacock show, it's like, obviously, she can't say too much. That would just be a huge issue. She'll get herself in a lot of trouble, and it makes sense. And as for Ariana, I agree when she said, thank you, universe. Not thank you to Tom Sandoval. Tom Sandoval is going to play the biggest victim, and I still think he's playing a victim, especially when he was on Two T's in a Pod, and he was like, Rachel came on to a man that was severely depressed and was taken, and it's not like she's 16, she's 29. I thought he just sounded like a complete douchebag, but maybe you guys didn't feel that way. I totally did, and a lot of the comments that I saw on the video that I put up were like, yeah, Adam, I agree. But for Kristen, for Ariana, I think that season 11, honestly, is just going to be one hell of a season. I think it's going to be really good. A lot of the accusations and stuff that are coming out, like especially with the kissing, Sheena kissing Tom Schwartz, and then also Katie and Tom Schwartz hooking up with the same girl, and then also the Tom Sandoval of it all. Like, I feel like it's just going to be an absolute shit show of the best kind, and I can't wait. I want to hear what you guys think. Go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.